Bro, bitches ain't saying a thing. Period. I tell her shut the fuck up when I hear it. Fuck her up, but she just did it. This is getting walky. It's getting walky out here, man. The highlight of all the energy is definitely in the crowd. The highlight of all the witchy energy is definitely in the crowd. I hope you understand what's going on in our land. I hope you understand what is going on in our land. It's getting walky out here, man. It's getting walky. Child, don't be invited. One thing people gonna do on Facebook is invite you to some dumb shit. Lord have mercy. But we have things to talk about, you know. We have things to talk about. Yeah. Ciao. Hey, K Mills. You know, so did y'all see that video of that coach that does his ritual before games, every single game? And when he went to Alabama State, they had a whole issue. See, what I want people to understand and realize is it was already like, okay, how can I explain this? People were practicing what they needed to practice. It's always been that way. Whether you realized it or not. People have always been doing, people that already was accustomed to doing what they were supposed to do, that shit was already happening without you realizing that that was considered a ritual. So, thank you. So the fact that you're catching on to what people are doing for their own personal rituals, that's a you problem, not a them problem. And why do I bring this up is because there's going to be a highlight on, because it's funny that he walked around the whole stadium, he walked around the whole field with a police officer. And this was very symbolic because it was him, a officer, and I think it was like one other coach, I think. So the fact that he didn't have that much protection, physical protection, and he on the other side of the opponent's side, and it's a gang full of them, and then not none could touch him. His spirit brought so much animosity that they cussing him out. Oh, this bitch ass nigga, why the fuck he over here? All the fans is booing him and all this weird shit. Just all this weird energy. Because it's just like, where did all that animosity come from a single man just doing his ritual that he does every game? It seemed that his spirit done woke up the demons. So therefore, the fact that you started yelling, the fact that you started acknowledging his presence instead of just letting the man just walk, what do you think that showed? What do you think that just showed? That just showed that his presence can cause an uproar. No. So yesterday we had a kickback. And we had a kickback for the full moon and shit like that. And I told him, I said, I don't think y'all understand. When the world was dark, we were the ones that were light. So, of course, in a room full of darkness, everybody can see the light. We're now in a world full of light. So now you can see the darkness. And that in itself is what's going to cause a catastrophe in our world. That's what's going to cause a catastrophe in our world. Talk about the man versus woman war. No. No, that's not why we're all gathered here today. We're gathered here today because we have now walked through the darkness to the light. And since we've now walking from the darkness to the light, dark shadows will be seen. I told him last night, I said, think about you coloring something yellow and you putting a whole bunch of black dots on yellow stuff. How distinctive do black dots look for yellow? When you have a color, y'all, as women, y'all know, anytime you put anytime some type of black paint get on something, you got to take the whole thing off and start over. If it was yellow, you could mix the colors a little bit, but anything with black, y'all know, if anything that's mixed with black stays a shade of dark black or gray or whatever. The only time that you can mix a color and it doesn't only time you can mix a color and the black doesn't overpower it is when you use white. When you use white and black, you create gray. If you use black with any other color, the black will overpower it. Even if it has a blue tint to it, a green tint, a pink tint, whatever, it's still going to be black. Right now, the world is full of light. And there are black dots all over the place. So whether you realize that these people were having this type of energy about themselves now, before, whenever, it's already been happening. It's going to be intensified, or, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be increased because of the fact that we're in an energy of light. So where you used to stand out as being an abnormal person in your family, you were the black sheep. The black sheep is the bravest. So the black sheep is not really, the black sheep was never really the black sheep. They called it the black sheep because of the fact that you stuck out. So now, and it's funny because, and I'm going to say this here because I don't know what the fuck is going on, but I'm going to go ahead and say it here. They keep showing me the word Phoenix. They keep showing me Phoenix, Arizona. It's funny that there was a shooting in Phoenix yesterday. A lot of things with Phoenix. The Phoenix Rising. Think about it. There was a shooting in Phoenix at the fair where groups of people were there. All those people were in a sense of fun, light, energy. And y'all come shoot it up. Think about that. People don't go to the fair to be blown up. People don't go to the fair with no gang shit. People go to the fair to have a date. You dig what I'm saying? People go to the fair to have, you know what I'm saying, fun. That's lighthearted energy. They are taking, in the midst of the lighthearted energy, they're trying to include their darkness. So I just want y'all to understand the fact that his ritual is being highlighted. I'm not going to say it's a good thing. Not going to cap. It's not really a good thing that they're acknowledging this man's routine that he does every game. It's really not, because see, what they want to do is they want to show God's people doing their rituals of protection so it could be not broken, so more heat can come. That man, they say that man do that every game. The more he walked around the field, not saying thank you. The more he walked around the field, he didn't say anything. He didn't have he didn't have his players with him. He didn't have all this shit with him. He ain't had none of that shit. It was him and a police officer, and it was one more coach. That's all it was. So the fact that they are now starting to highlight, now let me tell you the wave that's about to happen now, so just pay attention. So basically, how they used to cast down, I'm talking about this coach. Let me see if I can find the video. Hold on. Hold on. I gotta find this Alabama State. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Here we go. Boom. Now, as you guys saw in that video, he wasn't touched, bumped, thrown at, nothing. Nothing. Niggas didn't even breathe too hard around him. Nobody moved. Everybody moved out the way. Everybody moved out the way. Not a fan threw anything at him as he was walking. All they could do was speak what their heart was full of. All they could do was speak what their hearts were full of, which is jealousy. So I need y'all to understand. I need you to thoroughly understand that is a representation of how you are now in the dark and in the light. So in the midst of all those people, it wasn't even like a whole big group of people was booing him or all the players was talking shit. You realize it was probably like a couple people talking shit that was actually loud enough to be heard, but they weren't seen. If it was going to cause such an uproar and y'all really was about that shit, it's 100 of y'all and one of him. If you fans was really about that shit, it's over 100 of y'all and it's one of him. It was him and that police officer. It's only one police officer against 100-something people. You could have been took him down. He don't even got enough rounds in the clip to get all y'all down. So therefore, why not jump if you're feeling froggy? But see, we're not in that energy no more. You can't do that. I told you guys, the descendants and all the people of the spirituality, regardless of if they practiced it in what your liking was, they didn't have to. That's why when people ask me, do I do egg cleanses and shit like that? No. I have the gift of the power of the tongue, so I don't have to worry about none of that shit. I don't have to worry about that shit. I don't worry about that shit. That's why yesterday's live, when I was on live, my words, I couldn't get my words out as I was reading the Bible. You teaching them too much of the light. So therefore, if you're teaching them too much of Christ, which is of the light, that means that when darkness is spoken out to them, they're going to already have the awareness that that's darkness. When before, you couldn't tell if that was darkness or light. I rewatched my live, and it's funny because I told you I cleaned up the energy. I smoked me a blunt. It made sense why I had to smoke a blunt yesterday. Because I had to be up there because, one, I had to relay a lot of messages on live and in the kickback yesterday. It was a lot of information. Your mind, and the tool that we got in that reading was the throat chakra. Your throat chakra is your biggest tool right now. In the time that they had, in that damn thing, yo, I'm about to block this shit out of you. Stop trying to come up here, dead ass. Like, don't stop playing with me. In the midst of them, if they could have did anything else in the world, they decided to use their throat to boo a man that's doing their own things. You decided to wake up in the morning to use your throat chakra to say things of calling people, oh, a bitch ass, da 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 da. You are, I'm telling you, and because of the fact that we're in a soul time, and your soul is basically like your heart, confrontation. Look how it's about to be. It's the battles of the lights. It's the battle. God said it's the battle of the moon. Thank you. It's the battle of the moon. Jupiter. Again. It's the battle of the moon. And Libra on the bottom of the deck, and we in Libra season. The battle of the moon. The moon can give you energy. Today's Monday. Today's Cancer moon energy. The moon can give you downloads, give you energy, give you perspective, give you all these things, right? Also, the moon is the only light that you have in darkness. That's the only sense of light that you have to move through darkness. So there are times where you can't see the moon, but that doesn't mean that the moon is not out. So if the moon is intuition, that means you'd follow the moon regardless if you can see it or not. The issue is those that don't follow what they can see or not, they just speak out of context because of the fact of they don't really know what they're actually hearing and seeing. That's why we're no longer walking through darkness. That's why Mercury is picking those people up that I told y'all that are facing karma and taking them to hell. Hell is a mindset. Hell is a mindset. Damn. Hold on. Yep. Nurture. Hell is a mindset. Nurturing. That's the Cancer energy right there. Neptune, the vision, mindset. Right now, as we go through this portal today, I feel like when y'all wake up tomorrow, you're going to start to realize where the moon really lies. And how do you see the moon? Your perspective on the moon is going to be in heightened. These lives get saved. Yeah, I don't know about this one though. I'll see how I feel about it. Hey Pooh, what's up? Yes, I got a download about how karma is all in the mind and how it's just a memory of what you put out. Yeah, facts. The battle of the moon. That is going to be, you're very close to achieving your goal, the battle of the moon. Nothing will come out this situation. Confidence is the key to success. You see how the moon is almost full here, then it's full right here, and then you can't see it here with it's kind of like an eclipse type of energy. Because that's what we about to have at the end of this week. I mean, not end of this week, end of this month. You see how the light, the yellow I'm talking about, the solar plexus chakra, the confidence, that's what that rules. The power, the light within you, the confidence. The yellow, in the middle of the black, you see the yellow. The fact that the lion is yellow, the distinctive features are drawn in black. That's how intense the energy is. That's how intense the picture of this lion is. That's how you're able to get that type of view of it. If this shit was in green and yellow and purple and the lines were like in those colors, it wouldn't be this detailed. It wouldn't be this intense of a picture. It's in black. That's how we are seeing people right now. New moon in Leo. Look. It's time to take action. New moon in Aries. Where you was in the new moon in Aries, April 30th, and where you are now on October the 11th. I mean, well, today the 10th, but tomorrow seems significant because it's Aries Day. It's the battle. It's the battle of the moon. Look. Same thing with the darkness. The eclipse type of energy. And then look, surrender to the divine. Full moon. Hell is a mindset. Even if the mindset means that you have to pay karma, you still got to surrender to the Lord to figure out how you're going to be able to survive. I don't know. And it's crazy because the other day, hold on, the pattern just came up. Shut up! Why does look at the pattern. The pattern says, speak and listen. Today you may notice you have increased insight with your communication style within your relationships. This is your chance to encourage the kinds of honest and transparent conversations that expand your perspective. It is also a moment to bring out new ideas that you would want to share with others. The intention of this energy from today all the way to Wednesday, and I'll tell you something about tomorrow, is very significant. There is an influence encouraging you and others around you to focus on how you collaborate and seek feedback. The intention of this energy is to help people see each other as mirrors. Relationships of all kinds allow people to see themselves in new ways. Take this opportunity to reflect on how you're relating to others. When you allow yourself to be present and considerate, you can experience the fullness of connections. So yesterday, in my little in the kickback, I told them that the inner child, you got to teach the child, like, kids are very truthful, but you have to teach kids how to be considerate of others' feelings. So the same thing about yourself as you being the parent, you have to teach your inner child to be considerate of his feelings or her feelings and others' feelings. So if the mouth speaks what the heart is full of, and there's a lack of consideration in the inner child, that's why you talk like that. That's why you act like that. That's why you do all that. So him walking around the field, doing his thing, calls you to boo and all this bitch ass nigga. And who the fuck like that pussy ass nigga over here? What was that about? The man ain't said nothing to you, did nothing to you. He ain't did nothing. So what was that all about? Exactly, because your heart is full of fucking envy and weird behavior. Okay? When you allow yourself to be present, considerate, you can experience the fullness of all your connections. The key takeaways of this time is, this is a good time to observe your communication style. I told y'all communication was going to be big. That's why I keep saying Mercury is going to pick them people up and take them to hell. Because Mercury controls the thoughts and the throat, how you speak and what you think. Perhaps you've noticed that you're prone to passionate outbursts, or you might tend to reserve your thoughts and speak slowly and sparingly. In any case, use your observations to encourage more of a back and forth with the people in your life so that they have room to share how they're feeling. During this time, you may ask yourself, does the way I communicate create a healthy space for intimacy to thrive? And thank you for confirmation. And do I leave room for openness and non-judgment in conversations? The last podcast that we had last Wednesday was about sex. I told y'all if you felt uncomfortable listening to that podcast, you don't even need to be having sex. I told them that if your masculine energy has gone through this, the ego, that means now your masculine energy has created a safe place for your feminine energy to express themselves. And that's also around with people. The reason why y'all can't have open relationships is because your ego stops you from being vulnerable. You lack the emotional intimacy that's needed. It's 4 types of intimacy. If you haven't listened to that podcast, go listen to it. There's 4 types of intimacy. And there's 5, but we talked about the 4 main ones. That's what you lack. Emotional intimacy. It wasn't just physical. You have to be mind stimulated. Your mind needs to be stimulated. That's why people that say that they're what they call sapiosexuals and pansexuals or some shit like that. I told you all those sexual labels that y'all try to use and shit. Those are all just contradictions of how you truly feel. Why the fuck would you fuck somebody you don't have mental intimacy with? That's preposterous. And if you are going to engage in sex with somebody, that means you don't need to emotionally or mentally manipulate people to have sex with them. You have a problem. If y'all going to do what y'all do and keep it pushing, there just needs to be a level of respect and vulnerability to be honest. See, that's why I told you that hookup culture was a form of manipulation. The fact of that I want to have sex with you because I like the way you look. So I'm going to invest in what you want me to be because I want you. Even though you don't want me like that, you want more of me. I just want you like this. So I'm going to be selfish with you. You see what I'm saying? I explained this a couple months ago that it's not about y'all. It's not that y'all can't have casual sex. And I'm not saying I'm not against it or for it. But what I'm saying is if you're going to have sex with people, at least have sex with people that respect you mentally, physically, and spiritually. It might not always have a relationship out of it where y'all become married and shit like that down the road. That might not happen, but sexual encounters happen. But the reason why you guys have been very free with sex is because your sacral chakra has always been in a trauma type of survival skill mindset, fight or flight mode. You've never actually had a flow of an energy flowing through your sacral chakra because, for one, there's no way you can have a flow of your sacral chakra if you haven't processed any childhood trauma. Because, see, I explained in my podcast, the sexual energy and the emotions, they're in the same place. So there's a very thin line between them that people have a hard time picking what side to be on. So the instincts of your animal, the animal instincts that I've been telling y'all also have to go with how you basically satisfy your flesh. You don't really like you wouldn't invest in them emotionally. You don't have that same respect for that intimacy with that type of gender. You can't be honest and open about what you see in this situation. I told you, I was very honest and transparent to say females, I'm not dating no female. Like a whole full-blown lesbian relationship, that just, no. That's why there's straight and there's bisexual. All types of those sexuals, those are all just for you to have a reason to, you just want to sound intelligent. You just want to sound intelligent. Because those are contradictions of how you really see yourself. I'm a sapiosexual. What that mean? Well, I only mess with people that mentally stimulate me. You needed a label to basically identify that you previously were not fucking people that didn't satisfy you mentally. Interesting. Nah, it's on Spotify and Anchor. So I just needed to tell y'all that because that's what's gonna cause a confrontation. We aren't going into this new world where things are more happy. You are more happy. That's the difference. The world ain't happier. The world ain't safer. The world ain't more pleasing. The world ain't more flexible. You are more happy. You are more pleasing. You are more flexible. Not the world. That's why confidence is the key to success. This new moon energy, time to take action. These new moons are basically new seeds to be planted. Hold on. You're very close to achieving a goal and nothing will come out this situation. The reason why nothing will come out this situation is the fact of that the last part, oh, my nose is itching. The last part of the stretch of you completing this goal comes from you lying to yourself. So this full moon allowed you to stop lying to yourself. I told y'all Aries are very truthful. Sorry. Thank you for confirmation. Okay. Damn, what was I about to say? Damn, that just killed my whole train of thought. Anywho, you had to be honest with yourself. Yesterday's live was very direct. I listened to it and it was a very direct live. Very direct. And the fact that the full moon was on Sunday and Sunday's the sun, which is Leo energy, that's where that bravery comes in. So today, even though today closes out the cycle, we're still coming off of that full moon in Aries energy. So we're still coming off this intense energy. You dig what I'm saying? Tomorrow is Mars. That's when you can decide to blow the motherfuckers and let's go. Blow the motherfuckers and let's go. Is there another dull moon tonight? What is a dull moon? What's that? Oh, full moon. Sorry. My bad. Normally I can correct people typos. That shit went right over my head. That shit went right over my head. Like, what's that? I don't know. I don't know how the little moon things go. Like, after the full moon, do it stay full for another day? I don't know. No, you find that shit just went right over my head. I was like, a dull moon? What is that? You know, I'm into astrology, but I ain't too deep up into all the, you know what I'm saying, the moons and the gibbous and all that shit. I don't know nothing about that. So I just thought you knew something that I didn't. So, you know, I'm learning, honey. I learned with y'all. But anywho, the new moon says, have you been letting your pride... Oh, no. This is the full moon. Sorry, no. I'm trying to get to the new moon. Yeah, honey. I just be... Yeah. I don't know at what point the moon actually goes into the next phase of the moon cycle, like the first quarter moon and shit like that. But you can look up the full moon. You can look up the moon calendar. It's at 99% right now. It's a waning gibbous. Oh, shit. Look. As we're sitting there talking about it. Gibbous moon. Well, shit. And then full void course moon. Ooh. So basically, what I feel is the energy from Aries started Thursday, right? Thank you. The full moon in Aries started Thursday. What I feel like is that was the energy gaining momentum. And then, of course, y'all know it's always an incline and then it's a decline. You know what I mean? What I feel like is we felt all that intense energy from Thursday of Jupiter all the way up until yesterday. And I felt yesterday put it at a peak because I remember in my virtual diary, I kept saying, bro, I'm so bored. That's the void up to course moon. The void to the course. Then you got confidence is the key to success. And then a new moon, a time to take action. The void to course. Come on, you can't make that up. You can't make that up. It says this card heralds the time of a new cycle for you, when you're going to look and feel gorgeous, more in the spotlight, more like you have something worth showing off. If you want someone's attention, this card says it's coming. However, this may not happen by itself. You have to be willing to do your bit. That means being proud of who you are and what you have to offer. Think about yourself as the king of queen of the jungle. Authoritative figure. And carry yourself accordingly. Your reputation. This card is also a great omen if you're asking about a creative project you're working on. Alternatively, it can herald good news or even a new start for your children. But your children is your inner child. It says, spoil yourself. You've earned it. You've got somebody's attention. It's time for you to show the world what you've got, shine your light, and have some pride. That is all reputation. The teaching here says Leo is the sign of the big, brave, lion-hearted of pride and showmanship and flirting. The energy around the new moon is hot and generous. The energy loves itself, so should you. The energy loves itself. Yesterday, I was fussing at y'all about not loving yourself. If you've been too much of a wallflower, this new moon card comes as a reminder that you need to be proud of who you are. Yeah, people not proud of who they are. That's why they hurt. That's why they talk like that. That's why they act like that. You know, I hear that song Kodak. Damn, my nigga, you tripping. We could have been superstars. Remember, we was... Yeah, me too. Real bad. People always think my kindness is flirting, and I have to be very, very, very weary about that. You know what I'm saying? I got to calm down. You know what I'm saying? Like, then, I got that intense look in the eyes, that little sparkle in my eyes and shit. Like, niggas be tripping, you know what I'm saying? They be falling in love with a bitch. I be like, whoa. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Like, whoa. Whoa. Not that. Okay, not that. Anywho, the new moon in Aries says the flame is lit. A wonderful new start beckons, and you're on the right track. Drawing this card is the way somebody can't get their fucking words out. The way my throat chakra been just it's crazy. The way, you know what it is? Have you ever heard when kids start talking and they be real like jumbled of the mouth? Like they be like, and you be like, what? That's what I feel like. I feel like the inner child is so excited that it's talking so fast that the words are just coming out. Like a word, a word that a kid mispronounces, like, it's like, it just pops off their tongue. That's how I've been feeling this last 2 days. And then, of course, I have Mercury in a very wild sign. So my words are definitely ahead of my mind. So just bear with me. It says, drawing this card is a superbly positive sign if there is something you want to happen in life. Take this card as a big yes from the universe. This is the time to really tune into your dreams. You may still have a long way to go, but you're on your way. Determination, self-assertion, and bravery are called for. But the hot fire of Aries is driving you towards success with whatever endeavor you are asking about. The caution, don't go too fast and forget your manners. Treat people well as you charge towards your goals. You'll create much better karma for yourself. Treat people well as you charge towards your goals. It says, don't even think about giving up. Aries is the first sign of the zodiac, as the new moon in Aries is the first of the 12 or 13 new moons of the year. If you're committed to working with all the lunations, then the new moon in Aries is the right time to start. Drawing this card, no matter when you do it, signifies it is also the ideal time to start your moon work, such as setting intentions. Do your moon work. Last night I told them you're going to need to use your moon and your Venus as your guides. Yeah, I'm telling you. Somebody said you got it right. I'm fucking telling y'all, bro. The way my words be set up, I be fucked up in the game. That's everything I just explained. And I explained last night. Now it's a go. Now it's a go. And that was a card. This is a cardinal moon. You know what signs is about to, and Libra is a cardinal sign. You know what? Look, the answers you need are coming. Nothing is set in stone, and it's time to take action. I literally was just about to say, y'all know who just got the green light to actually move? Anywhere you got Libra placements, Cancer placements, Capricorn placements, and Aries placements. Them motherfuckers just got the call that it's time to go. I don't know if y'all ever been to jail, but they call your last name. They be like, all right, pack it up, time to go home. That's exactly what the fuck I just heard. Wherever you have those in those charts, you about to get the call. It's time to pack up and go. It's time to go. Johnson, time to go. They've been in lockdown. All them placements been in lockdown. Them hoes been in damn near solitary confinement. Solitary confinement, whatever that damn shit called. Nothing is set in stone. Time to take action. The answers you need are coming, or what's about to, it's about to go. Oh boy, I'll never forget when they told me it was time for me to go. Baby, I packed up that shit so damn fast. I ain't even finished getting the shit. I just grabbed the damn cot and I got the fuck on. I got the fuck on. Baby, you didn't have to tell me twice. Full moon in Gemini, Mercury. Mercury, all aboard. Those that are traveling to the light, please get on the red line. Those that are going to hell, please go on the blue line. Please scan your tickets. If your ticket shows up red, you are on the wrong line. Please, do not get on the wrong train. You will be seen. We can see you. We will know you are on the wrong route. We will know you're on the wrong thing. Because you know why? When we are dropping people off at their stops, you're going to be very, very unhappy. Please get on the line you are supposed to get on. Whatever your ticket says, please get on that line. It's the fucking truth. And in Pisces reading that I did there in Pisces mid-year report, I remember telling them about the train. Look, a new romantic cycle begins. New moon in Libra. We just had the new moon in Libra 2 to 3 weeks ago. Scan your tickets. Let's form a line, please, people. One line. No switching. No switching. The names will pop up on the screen. You know a movie coming to my mind? That movie, what's that movie? What's that movie with the ancestors? What's that movie with it's like the Hispanics? Not Pablo. What up, Ray? No. What's that movie? What's that movie with the ancestors? No. That's not Encanto. The movie where the people can go to the other world. The little boy, he able to go to the world of the dead. It's the Hispanics. It's the movie with the Hispanics. Coco! No, not Coco. No, yes, Coco. No, it is Coco. You're right. It is Coco. It is Coco. You're absolutely right. It's Coco. That's what I see. You know, in Coco, how they could go back and forth, and they had to like they had to get the picture of themselves, and they could see who they was when they was alive, and now they can cross over with them being dead. And it was something of the reason why like they souls couldn't cross over. What was the meaning of that movie? And it has to do with your ancestors. And this is what that movie is. Y'all need to go watch Coco. Y'all need to go watch Coco. They had to face the music. Face the music means to face the truth. It was, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I remember a reading I did. This was like months ago, because I remember it was upstairs in my bed. And I remember saying, you're going to have to face the music. Oh my gosh, God, if you please, if you know the reading, you know the reading I'm talking about, God, okay? So if you could just show me the reading, or like put it on my YouTube, put it in my mind. Because I remember I told them that they needed to face the music, which was about them telling the truth. And facing the music says to be confronted with unpleasant consequences of one's actions. Face the music. And that's what they had to do in the movie of Coco. They had to face the music. Because it says, despite his family's generation-old ban on music, young Miguel dreams of becoming an accomplished musician like his idol, Ernesto. Despite to prove his talent, Miguel finds himself in the stunning, colorful land of the dead. After meeting a charming trickster named Hector, the two friends embark on an extraordinary journey to unlock the real story of Miguel's family history. Oh, shit. And then, let me tell y'all, this is how I know that reparation thing I was telling y'all about. You dig what I'm saying? That's how I know that shit is real. Because why today, I was on TikTok, you know what I'm saying? I was on TikTok, and it was a nurse that she had got arrested for basically saving this unconscious patient from this police officer drawing the patient's blood. And they arrested her. And she settled, and she had got a check from them for $500,000. And that was in 2007. Why the fuck did that shit happen on Halloween? What did I tell you about Halloween? Reparations. And then Coco is the Day of the Dead. And then when I seen the post, it had 111.3 thousand likes. 111. She was doing, it was your good deed. I'm telling you, it's all about something. It's all about good deeds. It's all about the good you have done. That's why New Orleans keep coming up. New Orleans has been fucking suffering. Their nickname for New Orleans is the Big Easy. I thought that was crazy. I knew it was something that had to change. Oh shit. And then y'all, I be like, when I be having downloads or whatever, listen, why yesterday, me and my homegirls on the phone, and I'm like, bruh, this song keep playing in my head. Like, why this song keep playing in my head? Boom, I tweeted it last night, and I was like, this download was crazy. Listen to the lyrics of this damn song, and it's trending on TikTok. I always told y'all, the things that are trending on TikTok have a bigger meaning than y'all just think. So the New Orleans bounce music, I told y'all something about New Orleans. I don't know why. I don't know what it is about New Orleans, but I'm telling you, it's something about it, and I really feel like it's payback because, you know, they the French, the British. And you know, today is Columbus Day. And Columbus is the one that stole the land from the British, I think. You see what I'm saying? And they was owned by the British. And so the British is getting, you know what I'm saying? Like they getting they payback too. You know what I mean? Because wouldn't that be Queen Elizabeth people? Wouldn't that be Queen Elizabeth people, the people that stole? Not too fucking much. Because, so them changes played by Thundercat, right? Listen to the lyrics. Listen to this shit. Y'all, did y'all hear this? Did y'all hear this? Nobody moved. There's blood on the floor and I can't find my heart. Where did it go? Did I leave it in the cold? So please give it back because it's not yours to take. It must fail when I lost my mind. Deep in the cut, drown it in pain. Somebody help because I can't find my way. The moon. The moon. Somebody tell me how I'm supposed to feel when I'm sitting here knowing this ain't real. Why in the world would I give my heart to you just to watch you throw it in the trash? I've been traveling so long, I don't think I can hold on. Where were you when I needed you the most? Now I'm sitting here with a black hole in my chest, a heartless, broken mess. Do y'all not know that song came out on the 6th of October? On the 6th of October, Mercury and Virgo did something with Pluto and Capricorn. Pluto and Capricorn literally went direct 2 days after that. This came out on Thursday. Nobody moved. There's blood on the floor. I can't find my heart. Why would I give it to you? Tell me how I'm supposed to feel when I'm sitting here knowing this ain't real. Remember I told y'all that conversation that y'all were having with yourself? With Mercury and Virgo, this is the conversation they were having with themselves. Why am I sitting here when I knowing this isn't real? Virgo is self-evaluation. I know this isn't real. Why in the world would I give my heart to you? That Mercury and Libra type of energy of you really want to give your heart to somebody that doesn't love you? You really want to invest in somebody that doesn't love you? Why in the world would I give my heart to you just to watch you throw it in the trash? Because they don't value you. When I tell you this song came and I was like, what the fuck? Because then this song also, I channeled this song too. This song too. I'm trying to tell you. These are the two different energies that people was feeling. When I told y'all them two people, you was either going to be changed to people through the devil or you was going to be changed to people through the Lord. The lyrics here that got me. Do you mind if I wild out a while? Because I'm a little drunk and I just want to come party with you a little. Can I look into your eyes? I can tell that you're high too. It's okay, baby, because I just want to party with you. Because when we hit the peak, baby, I just want to party with you all night. Someone hold my phone because I can't hold my tongue. Because if I'm getting drunk, baby, then I'm going to ruin the fun. It's not your problem. It's because I've seen too much, baby. Sorry if I get a little bit of PTSD. I just want to party with you because you make me happy. I only want to party with you tonight because you make everything all right. I'm trying to tell y'all. He says, because when you think about drinking, brings out your authentic energy of how you really are going to act. So it's funny that my homegirl called me drunk. And bitch, we was just giggling. When I tell you giggle fucking monster boxes, we was just giggling. It's the energy. The energy. It's funny, he came out with the song on that day. And then when did Funny Thing come out? Hold on. It came out in 2020. In April, Aries season. This is the energy that we are going into. Because the part that got me when he said, because if I'm getting drunk, baby, then I'm going to ruin the fun. It's not your problem. It's because I've seen too much, baby. Sorry if I get a little PTSD. That's what this was. This new beginning was to put you with people that you didn't have, that were considerate of your feelings, of you going through these PTSD moments of that you had a shitty relationship, you've had shitty friendships, you had shitty jobs. There's nothing wrong with that little fear of it, but it's the feeling of I understand the fear. I do. I understand the fear. But that fear cannot overtake your whole mind, body, and soul where you can't move forward. So you take that fear and you stay in comfort, and then you sitting over there in them changes. Nobody moved. There's blood on the floor. Like, where's my heart? I can't find it. I can't find my soul. Why would I give my heart to you? You just gonna throw that shit in the trash. What the fuck? Why? And it's funny because this song came out in April, it says April of 2020. And I want to say that's when the North Node of, wait, let me see when the North Node of Gemini started. Hold on. That song came out a month before we went into the North Node of Gemini. That shit came out a month before. So if it goes, okay, forward. So that means Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer. The North Node was in Cancer at that time. So then in the North Node with being in Cancer mean you felt at home. You make me happy. Something about you makes me feel like everything. You make everything all right. Then we go into the North Node of Gemini where there was all this love and energy. That's why that song was so popular then. I just want to party with you all night. Like that energy of just lightness and lightheartedness. That's why it's coming back. Because Mars is in Gemini. And you no longer want the passion, the aggression, the assertiveness, the sex, all that type of things, the drive, the energy filled with the devilish energy. You want it with loving energy. Geminis is the lovers. So in the devil card, it's two people chained to the devil and it's two people chained to the Lord. What energy do you want to be in with your groups of people? So as the energy has gone up for you to, all right, let me release this off this, let me release this, let me learn this, let me learn that, let me do. Now, let's move forward into it. It's the craziest thing that we're literally in the middle, smack dab in the fucking middle of we're in smack dab of the middle of the acclimation of the 6 months. We're at the beginning of the 4th quarter. It's just like, what do you think was about to happen? Like, what do you honestly think? I told you weren't going to be able to create no investments over there. That's why you had to go anyway. You wasn't making no money, no progress, no nothing over there anyway. So you had to go. You were choosing to stay over there. And that's an embarrassment to you and your whole energy. You did all that work. Like, my thing is, a lot of people have done a lot of work. They have crossed a lot of battles, and they literally are about to throw everything away to stay in comfort. They're about to stay in it because of comfort, out of fear. Fear is probably one of the biggest mental distractions that you could have about anything. That's why I tell people, I'm not scared of dogs anymore. I don't like them. I don't need because I don't have the instinct to, if I see a dog, like, I don't have the instinct to be gentle. My first instinct is to hit that shit with something to get the fuck away from me. Like, get your dog. I don't have that instinct to be like, oh, here you go. No, I'm going to kick the shit out that thing. Get the fuck away from me. Don't let it touch me. You see what I'm saying? I changed my verbiage so people know I don't like it. No, it ain't nothing about scary, bitch. I don't like it. So you can't get mad at me if I fucking shoot, you know what I'm saying? Like, I air that bitch out because that bitch coming at me. I don't like it. The same thing a snake. You wouldn't just pick a snake up. You don't like snakes. Like, oh, here you go. No, you would try to kill the snake. Exactly. I have that mindset. So I said, no, I'm not scared of it. I don't like it. I don't have the instinct to be friendly. If you don't like something, you don't have the instinct to be comforting towards it. People have to understand that. That's why, you know what's so crazy? That's why it's been going around on TikTok about having people need to put their dogs on leashes. And people are realizing, like, your dog should be on a leash, because not only for other people's sake, for other dogs' sake. Then you would be mad if that dog's owner, if their dog attacked your dog, but your dog is the one over here antagonizing them. You see what I'm saying? That's why all this energy is coming, because we've been in a generation of entitlement. If it has anything to do with people and what they find important and they invest in, that is the entitlement that they have. And that energy has been, they walk around like that. So that energy has been, the entitlement energy has been passed down to people. So since we've been breaking the sense of entitlement, that's why people are acting so irrational and irate. A lady tried to cut the line in fucking Walmart and had a whole meltdown screaming and shit. Don't touch me! Ah! Bitch, let's start with the fact of that you tried to cut the line and somebody called you out about it. Now you're acting like a whole fucking psycho. This is going to teach people there are consequences for your actions. Face the music. Face the music. Somebody parking in your parking spot, you keep telling them not parking in the parking spot. So instead you stop telling them, you call the tow truck on their ass. Their car get towed. Now they mad at you for what? I told you to stop parking in the parking spot. Face the music. You knew consequences of your actions. That is the energy we are going into. Consequences of your actions. In the movie Coco, come to find out, the man, the husband or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I'm talking about? Coco Dad, he's the person that the star, he ended up being a villain the entire time. And do y'all remember when the camera was on him and his whole audience saw he was an asshole? I told you, y'all gonna be humiliated with your consequences. That is what's gonna be the humiliation. I seen a video of this Karen bothering these black girls. They was ready to romp tom. After she got her ass beat, she also got arrested. Consequences of your actions. You can't be doing shit. If you wanted to live in your own world, you need to find you a house way down yonder in your own little world, and you need to grow your own food. You need to grow your own medicine. You need to do that. But see, you don't have the capabilities of doing that. See, you're still in the position of needing somebody. You can't slap the hand that feeds you and then try to make it seem like, oh, no, it don't matter. You still need to. No. That's not how it works. That's a sense of entitlement. That's a generational curse. So that is why this confrontation is happening, because people have the sense of entitlement with their words and what they think is way more important than others. That inner child lacks consideration of other people's feelings. He wasn't really her dad. It was a lie. Oh, okay. Anywho. That is what's happening. People as children, they're very inconsiderate. Kids be fighting over toys and shit. Like, what the fuck is y'all fighting over toys for? Why is that such, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why is your kid hogging all the public toys? If your kid has a issue with being selfish, it seems like you don't need to bring your kid to the park. You're trying to make a public place private. You should have built your fucking kid their own damn jungle gym in the damn house. That's a generational curse, and it starts from childhood. Inconsiderate of others' emotions. And the inconsideration is a generational curse. And where people are inconsiderate, they lack admiration. The warm approval, the respect. Inconsideration and admiration don't go together. So we're in a season of where people want to be admired. That means to be admired, you wouldn't be inconsiderate. That's the scale on the Libra energy right here. That's why I'm bro, when I tell you Mercury is picking people up in the Uber Black XL with their name on the car. And it's saying to hell. And they're going to try to run. They don't know. Mercury got arms. And they going to fucking... So either you going to get down or you going to lay down. Yeah. What's that movie? What's that movie with that nigga? He was like, either you going to get down or you going to lay down. That's how Mercury's coming for people right now. Because you're acting like that is a mental and a verbal thing. And that's just not how it's going to work anymore. State property. Thank you. No, not paid in full. It's state property. Yeah. Either you're going to get down or you're going to lay down. It's whatever you want to do. And they ready for it. That's why Archangel Michael is making rounds. Archangel Michael in the game making rounds. Let's pick him up. Hold tight for me. Hold tight for me. Yeah. You know, when a cop tap the back of your car and say hold tight, you're going to jail. You're going to jail. They tap that hood, you're going to jail. You're going to jail. You're going to jail. You're going to jail. So, I need everybody to pay attention because that's what's about to happen. They say hold tight. They're running the insurance and they're running the tags. Really what they be trying to do is get the call back to make sure you're the right person and they got the right thing because you're going to jail. And you know you're going to jail. And that's the thing. A lot of people sitting there with the damn thing talking about it's going to clear, it's going to clear, it's going to clear, it's going to clear. No, you're going to jail. Hold tight. We're just going to check some things. If everything comes back, you'll be good to go. But just hold tight for me. You're going to jail. See you in jail, bitch. Yeah, so pay attention to that. Because people are going to jail. I mean, honestly, not even trying to be funny, but why not? Like, why would you not think you're not going to jail? Some people are physically going to jail, and some people are mentally going to be in a mental prison. That's probably one of the most deadliest things to be in is a mental prison. If you want me to be honest with you, a mental prison is way worse. I mean, I'm not saying that jail isn't, but mental prison is very a mental prison. That's probably one of the most deadliest things. Look, the North Node, the sun, mental prison. I'd love to see y'all get y'all. I would love to see people get themselves out of this mental prison, Lord. I really would. Because, that's why I told y'all, people going to try to come with that fake, with that mask shit. Yeah, Pisces. That mask shit, that, oh, hi, how have you been? How is life? How's your business? Oh my God, you look so good. Oh my God, you just look so great. I just see so much growth in you. Oh my God. Oh my God. How are the kids? Are you married? Oh my God. It's just been such a long time. Life has been lifing. It's just so good to see you. Girl, what the fuck you want? Cause Pisces is here of karma. What the fuck you want? What the fuck do you want? South Node, the past. 7th house. Relationships. What the fuck you want? Yeah, I just really been going through a lot. Yeah, you know, like, I just had to get my, like, mental together. And, like, you know, like, the energies balance and, like, you know, yeah. No, bitch. You've been going through, you trying to clear your guilty conscience. Fuck my, look, Cancer, your guilty conscience. That's what it is. You're going through your guilty conscience. That's what it is. No, fuck you. Okay? Don't call me. Don't repost my shit. Don't repost my shit. Don't screenshot no talking about, oh, I went to school with her. No, you didn't. I'm gonna deny everybody. I'm gonna deny everybody. I don't know you. I've never seen you a day in my life. That's how y'all need to act with people. I'm sorry, where do you know me from again? Oh my God, I'm really not remembering. So where did we meet? Still doesn't ring a bell. But it was good seeing you. Like, what? You don't need me to clear your guilty conscience. That's between you and God. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I think I do remember you, right? So you were the one that was like totally against me, right? That was you, right? Oh my gosh, girl. Oh, you look great. You look great. Yeah. But I'm busy, okay? I have a Pilates class at 12:30 and I have to go pick up a smoothie. Love you. Smooches. I'm an asshole. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I'm an asshole. I am an asshole. I'm an asshole. I'm not even gonna lie. God knows that about me. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm an asshole. I am a huge asshole. Like, big asshole. I don't care. Because I just feel like, bitch, get the fuck away from me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're a weirdo. Okay? Because you know damn well I don't fuck with you. And you know damn well we not like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's one thing I can't do. And I don't like when people do that to me. It's put me in situations that they know they don't really like that person or I don't like that person. Like, I'm a very cold type of bitch. I will kill the energy in a room real fast. If I don't like you, trust me, you gonna feel that shit. You ain't gotta worry about. My right ear just started ringing. You gonna feel that shit. I don't need to fake the funk with nobody. I don't like that. I really don't care for that type of energy. People be like, oh, hi. Oh, my God. Hello. How you doing? I make the tension so thick you can see that shit from 3 miles away. I don't like it. I don't like that. I'm not disrespectful, but I'm definitely cold. Very cold. Very cold. And I told y'all, it's going to be a very cold winter for people. I am cold. Like, it's bad. Like, people have been on the phone with me where I've been around people I don't like, and they be like, damn. That's tough. Yeah, baby, I don't play. If I don't fuck with you, and you'll know. The whole room gonna know something wrong. Because why are you in my presence? Why are you around me? Might I ask? Why are you here? That's why, you know, that's another reason why I've had to take my protection over people down a notch, because I've learned that if somebody hurts you, it hurts me to see you hurt. So if it's hurting me to see you hurt, whoever hurt you, I'll never forgive them. You can forgive them all you want, but I won't. I won't. If they made a mistake, cool. But if they hurt you, like they intentionally hurt you, I got to take a step back, because I take it personally like they hurt me. And you know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing to do with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't got nothing to do with that. I got mind my business. You know what I'm saying? And that's something that a lot of you guys are learning, because it's who the people you invested in. You know what I'm saying? And I said a couple months ago about, like, you know, people going to have to go through their own karma. And that's just what they got to go through. And you know what I'm saying? You ain't got nothing to do with that. And the reason why I was so passionate about that topic of teaching about that, you know what I'm saying? Like, is because I've gone through it and I've had to learn that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you my homegirl and your nigga do some real, like, low shit, and you keep that nigga around you, just know you gonna have to always keep us from around each other. You don't never put us in the same room, cause I'm gonna ignore the shit out of them. All they gonna get is a hello and a hi. Other than that, don't talk to me. You know damn well I don't fuck with you. I be meaning that shit from the bottom of my heart. People that come around acting like nothing wrong. Like, you ever, like a dude, you cut off a dude or whatever, and he come back trying to be cool. Like, oh, hey, what's up? What's up, young nigga? What's up? What's up, boy? What going on? Why is you on my phone? Why are you calling me? I'm real dry. Very, 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 very dry. So y'all gonna be in that predicament. That's why I say it's nothing to be upset about, but I'm one of the people, I don't fake the funk with people. Only thing I wear fake is weave, lashes, nails. That's it. I don't even wear fake designer. I don't even wear fake designer. So, yeah, don't put me in that predicament. I don't. So, pay attention to that. Pay attention to that. It's going to be a very big wave, especially in Scorpio season. People going to just find their way back. People just going to, it's like, turn your big ass and get your fuck back to your seat. Like, how you even find yourself over here? How did you get over here? Like, you don't got no business being over here. How did you get over here? That's the energy we about to be in, where you going to have to ask people, like, how did you get over here? You know damn well you don't belong. You know you don't belong on these parts of the town. You know you don't come to these side of the streets. Why is you over here? Watch. I put money on that. I put money on that. People gonna find their GPS. Oh, my GPS told me to go this way. No, it didn't. No, it didn't. No, it didn't. You found yourself over here. Get your ass on. Get your ass back over there. And then nobody, you wasn't called over here. Nobody told you come over here. Get your ass from over here. My nose itching. I'm telling you, watch people find their way right back over to you. It's gonna be so sickening too. They know where the light, and that's the thing. Since we in this energy of the light, and they know where the light is, which they knew when it was dark, but they tried to make it seem like, why are you so bright? Everybody else in here is dim. Bitch, why are you not? I used to always say, in a world full of darkness, why can't I see you? Ooh, my nose is itching. In a world full of darkness, why couldn't I see you? So don't try to come over here talking like, because you always knew where the lighthouse was. You know one thing about lighthouse in the water? Lighthouse don't move. I've never seen them knock over a lighthouse and rebuild it somewhere else. Them lighthouse be there for decades, years, centuries. I've never seen them break down a lighthouse and build it back up. I've never seen them knock down the Eiffel Tower. I mean, not the Eiffel Tower. Well, that too. But I've never seen them knock down Lady of Liberty or the Statue of Liberty and rebuild her. I've never seen that. And she has the torch. I've never seen that. So you always knew where the light was. You don't need to, get back over there. Get back over there. Don't come over here. Not around here. So that's the energy for today. Because tomorrow I do feel like is action. Tomorrow I do feel like it is like, is it safe to come out? Yeah, it's safe to come out. Like, come on. Tuesday definitely gives me, you can go out now. Like, all right, you can start making moves and shit like that. Still be careful. Still be careful because we are in Mercury retrograde post shadow. So as I was saying about people trying to run from they first class ticket to hell, you know what I'm saying? They energy still swarming around. So just still be cautious, you know what I'm saying? Like if you need to go to sleep, go to sleep. If you feel like you need to eat this, eat that. Like just be cautious. That's all I'm saying. Like just be cautious. You know what I'm saying? It's still in the air. The coast will be clear. The coast will be clear by the 20th. The coast will be completely clear by the 20th. You're welcome. Yeah, because Saturn goes retrograde on the 23rd. Scorpio season starts on the 22nd, which is a Saturday. It's funny how I told y'all that Saturdays will be the new start of the week. And Scorpio season starts on a Saturday. You heard the 21st? Whichever day you want. It's your world. I just live in it. So this is going to be great. I feel like it is because Libra season, I'm not going to cap. I don't know about y'all, but Libra season wasn't bad for me. Libra season was not bad for me. Like, it's definitely perspective. It's definitely perspective. But Libra season hasn't been too bad for me. Scorpio season just going to be so intense. Oh. Perspective. Was it boring or was it actually the first time you've actually been at peace? Was it boring or were you at peace? That's the conclusion I came up with. You know, we be so used to chaos that when peace finally come, we be like, what the fuck? That's why yesterday I said I can't really pinpoint why do I feel the way that I do, but I know that, thank you. That's why yesterday I couldn't pinpoint why did I feel the way I do, but there was nothing wrong. I just was actually in a peaceful mindset. I was actually content with where I was. You see what I'm saying? I was content with, because I had already did a live. I had already recorded. I was getting ready for another group session at the end at last night. Like, I have motion going on. Like, I have work going on. I had clients. Like, I do be doing shit, you know? But I just realized, like, damn, I guess I've never really been fully in an environment full of peace. Like, I created a peaceful environment, but there was so much devilish energy. And I just feel like the anticipation that we feel that like the ball is going to drop, I do feel like we'll be out of that energy by this week. So by the start of next week, which is next Saturday, I do feel like that feeling that things are going to fall apart is going to be released. That anxiety, that anxious feeling, I do feel like that will be released. That'll calm down. And then you'll fully be in a place of bliss. I keep hearing bliss. You'll be in a full place. It's crazy how I just say bliss and then you just say I was in bliss yesterday. You will be in a full thing of bliss by the 20th. That's crazy that they just, I literally said bliss and they just said I was in bliss. You'll be in that fully by the 20th. That was crazy. So, thank you. You're welcome. Yeah. I would say by like the 20th. That's why, find alternative things to keep you busy. So like Pinterest, tweeting, getting y'all podcasts out. One of my Rashonda started her podcast. If you subscribe to my texting app, I'm about to share it so y'all can, see it or whatever, just to support each other and stuff. And if y'all have been coming up with like YouTube, like whatever business that y'all know y'all been coming up, send me the link. I'll send it to everybody. They can check it out, why not? We all soul family. So might as well. So I just want to let y'all know that energy is there. And I do feel like movement will be starting next week though. I shared yours on the texting app. But yeah, movement is about to happen. Movement is about to happen. I sent it to everybody. You had a dream about me giving you a reading? Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, you did say it earlier. I peeped that you said it earlier. My bad. I was channeling. I meant to ask you about it. That's interesting. So, yeah, I didn't even think I was going to come over here and give a reading. I just thought I was going to come in here and talk shit, but God was like, no, I need you to tell them something. So that's all I had to tell you guys. And don't smoke with her. That inhale thing, when you inhale something with people, that's a form of energetic exchange. That's why I don't smoke with people no more. I tell people in a heartbeat, I don't smoke with people. And I just feel like you need to have your own weed. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all later. I might be back tonight, but something tells me probably not. But I wanted to go ahead and give a reading too. Oh, she wanted smoke, like fighting. Oh, shit. So, yeah. For those that have subscribed to the texting app, I might do, I don't know. It doesn't matter. I'll let you guys know what I do. So I love you guys. Toodles.